Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Quality Shot Tennis. Got the semi-final on today in the Miami Open with a thriller couple of last matches. Obviously, with the quarterfinals we saw yesterday with Dimitrov blitzing Alcaraz, and we also have Sinner blitzing Medvedev today. So, brilliant lineup today. Zverev versus Dimitrov. Dimitrov going God mode previously, about 24 hours ago. So I'm very excited to see this matchup. Got a few notes this time, so a bit more organized. So yeah, we know Dimitrov had God mode talent. We know he's been on a run recently since September. So since September, Dimitrov has made a Chengdu quarterfinal, Beijing quarterfinal, Shanghai semifinal, Paris final, and then ended the year very well there. And coming in to 2024, he won Brisbane. He made a Marseille final. Unfortunately, he didn't do too well with the Australian Open, losing to Nuno Borges, who had a run in the third round. Rotterdam semifinal, losing to Alex de Minaur. And here we are, Miami semifinal. He's 32, but he's looking good. Obviously, everybody knows he's the handsome man that he is, but he's much like Federer, ages well. Zverev has the 7-1 head-to-head against Dimitrov. And 7-1 head-to-head with the last few meetings, last 7 meetings going to Zverev. So an awesome display here. I'm just going to share the screen for the score, and then we'll be up and running. They're just doing the toss at the moment. And I'll just get this coming up for you. Going dark mode, thanks to Farzan helping me out. But yeah, we'll get onto the preview very shortly of the score, and then we'll be right at it. So yeah, as the preview goes on, it's quite the preview, this one. I'm not going to read it all, but yeah, from my notes, we've had a 7-0 head-to-head in the last 7 matches, and the only one Dimitrov won was when Zverev was actually 14 years old, I believe. 16 years old, 10 years ago. So they played a short time ago, in 6 months ago. Just going to fix up the screen here for everyone. One moment. One sec, just having some issues. 1 second. Let me try again with the share screen. There we go. Should be better for everyone. I'll just hang it down here. I think the score should be somewhere around here. It's pretty shortly. So yeah, we've got the head-to-head. Alexander Zverev 4-0 in Masters tournaments. But Dimitrov really probably the crowd favorite today. We've had Zverev not losing a set. I'll just double check Dimitrov, but I don't think Oh, he's lost. Yeah, he's lost a couple of sets. One to Tabilo early on. Yeah, in the first round, many said Tabilo should have beaten Dimitrov, and Hurkacz taking the first set in their meeting. So Zverev not quite losing a set yet, and Dimitrov losing 2 sets in the 4 matches they've played each. Very good now. And it's going to be like head toss either way. I couldn't tell you who I think was going to win. If I had to choose, I'd say Zverev based on the history, but Dimitrov, he'll have the crowd. And we saw Dimitrov with the Masters 1000 in Miami making the final. He is now just one of 8 players, one of 8 active players to make all the Masters finals, which is amazing. And I'll just head into the chat to see how everyone's doing. Good to see everyone in the comments. We've already got 50 people watching. It was amazing. The semifinals of Miami showing up. And we have indeed a few people in chat. So Manor, how are you doing? Let's go Dimmy. Okay, we've got a Dimmy fan. Good afternoon, good evening. Zerafine. Joe, hope you're doing well. What happened to my new headphones? They're there, but they're too good for noise cancelling. So I might need to hop up and let my dog out at some point, since I'm the only one home. So if he's barking, I might not be able to hear him. So I've downsized a bit. These are not quite as noise cancelling, which is good. So if you hear my dog, then that means I might need to walk out for a couple of seconds. But yeah, very excited. Very excited. They're just done a warm up. They're taking a seat, and then we'll get underway. So yeah, very excited to stream this one. Haven't on stream for a couple of weeks, and always good to do one. I'm liking the Zverev Dimitrov matchup. It seems like this 7-1 might be 7-2 after this. I know Manor's the Dimmy fan. Have we got any other Dimmy fans in the chat, or are we Sasha fans on the court tonight? Beautiful weather in Hard Rock Stadium. And Zverev has been I think it's the first time he's made the quarterfinals or the semifinals of the Sunshine Double. He hasn't always gone well in both tournaments and backed it up well. But he is serving first. Sorry, he chose to receive. That's interesting. I read coin toss 1, and I thought just he'd serve. Yeah, very good. Very good from the crowd. Obviously, we've got a few crowd favorites. Christian saying, I hope Grigor wins today. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Dimitrov wearing the, I think it's the same watch Rafa wears. And I'll get into the streaming of it. There we are. That should do us. And it's 15 love to Dimitrov early on. All right. Serving into the net for the first serve, Dimitrov. Second serve. Nice little kick into the backhand of Zverev. Nice angles there from Zverev, but slice out long there. Let me know if I'm still frozen, guys. My stream's working well. So hopefully it's not me. Oh, here we go. I think we're back. Hope Grigor wins today. Hopefully, let me know if I do have any internet issue, guys. And a nice ace out wide from Dimitrov. Internet should usually be pretty good. As we go 40 love, nice easy service game for the Bulgarian. First serve fault. Second serve. Great second serve down the tee. Zverev not doing much with that. 1-love. Light work. Light work. Hello, Joseph in the chat. Doing very well. Good to see you. G'day. Hopefully you are... It sounds like you're an Aussie. So good to have some Aussies in the chat. Well known. Very good. Yeah, very excited to have this. Dimitrov just looks like he's put a bit of cream, maybe for some blisters or something. And we'll do a bit of celeb spotting as well in this stream. We saw Serena Williams was in the stream. I think. Sorry, not in the stream. Was in the house in the Hard Rock Stadium, and we also had people like Jimmy Butler, the basketball player. Who else we have? DJ Khaled, I think he was sitting next to him. A few others as well. Nice big serving from Zverev, but just long there. As we have second serving coming. We always like to see the big celebs on the big couches, big sofas. And backhand to backhand exchange. Dimitrov using the slice early. It's going to force Zverev to make errors, but Dimitrov, he goes for the one-hander down the line, and that is an error from Dimitrov. First error coming from the backhand of Dimitrov. And we have the one-hand backhand. Will that be making a top 10 appearance? If he wins this match, I believe he will be in the top 10. I'll need to review that. But great serve from Zverev out wide. Backhand into the net. I just want to check the rankings. So he's about 65 points. He should be into the top 10 if he wins this match, which he hasn't been for a long time. You know, Dimitrov's had a highest ranking of 3, I believe. First serve into the net there. Victoria, beautiful morning. Beautiful morning in Sydney too. We have second serve coming now from Zverev. Nice little kick. Forcing the angles there. Zverev going forehand baseline. And Dimitrov with a slice. Out wide. 30-love now for Sasha. Dimitrov's slice does fascinate me. He brings it very close to his body. And he very rarely misses. So he's very controlled, and he's been hitting nice and deep recently. So see if there are any errors there. Usually he'll have the unforced error count the lowest with his slice. But he's using the slice well, nice and deep, forcing Sasha to really bend down on the knees. Whipping the forehand from Dimitrov, and Zverev hits it into the net. We've got the first return point after 6 points, after 7 points. 5 minutes gone now. I'm very excited. Who do we think will win in the chat? Give us a like in this stream as well, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Who do you think is going to win? Zverev was the slight favorite heading into this one with a 7-1 head-to-head record. We have a strong serve from Zverev, and Dimitrov almost giving up on that point. Almost expecting a drop shot, sort of running into the net there. A very good start from both these players. No one looking too edgy. Zverev didn't look like he was close to winning a receiving point there, returning point. But Zverev does have the better returning statistics. But after this game, we'll have a review. So 40-15 now. The Zverev trying to ace down the tee, but missing. Second serve now. Oh, Dimitrov going for the winner, but it wasn't as clean as it was yesterday. We saw just winner after winner from Alcaraz in those key points as well. Dimitrov, not always the most clutch player that we know. I've got a stung memory from Dimitrov playing Djokovic in the Australian Open, I think in 2023, where Djokovic looked to be injured and Dimitrov just couldn't get the job done. So in my mind, it's not a very clutch player, but we know Dimitrov, as I just read out, he's made 2 quarterfinals, 2 semifinals, 2 finals, and 1 a tournament, all in the last 6 months. So not all is Masters 1000 level. Got 1-1 now. Nice backhand down the line from Zverev, controlling the point. Dimitrov whipping it. Dimitrov definitely has a lower above the net passing, whereas Zverev uses a bit more height. And it's just long from Zverev, so 15 love. Yeah, Joe saying, I just want a competitive match after the Cinemedi thrashing. Yeah, no chance. No chance Medvedev was physically or mentally in that match. Sinner was just had all the answers. But I'm interested to think, who do you think would win out of if Dimitrov won the same way he won the quarterfinal and Sinner won the same way? Who do you think would win in the final, assuming Dimitrov would win? So I'd love to see that in the comments. That match was a joke. It was over very quickly, that's for sure. And I was listening to the press conference of Medvedev, listening to hear what he'd say. And Medvedev said he was quite, he didn't think that Sinner played above what he's been playing the last sort of 6, 9, 12 months. And a media asked him if he compared it to Canada Masters 1000 against Rafa. He forgot about that. Had a bit of a laugh. So I don't think he's going to take it too lighthearted. Dimitrov with a smash, and he gets it to make it 40 love. 7 straight service points. Dimitrov looking locked in. Dimitrov looking very locked in. The semi-final with Sinner Medvedev was at 6 a.m. my time this morning. I'm sure it would have been the same for you, Josip. And I woke up about 6:45 expecting maybe it to be 3-2 or 2-all. And it was 5 love Sinner. I was like, all right, well, I've missed half the match already. Put a bit of Fuzz on stream on, and it was go time. And then I had a nap in between because the weekend. 40 love, going forehand to forehand now. Zverev controlling the rally, but Dimitrov changing it up with his backhand, not using the slice. Now he does, forcing Zverev to be the aggressor. And he's going to do this all day, unless it comes to Dimitrov's forehand, which he whips it, and a great unreturnable shot from Dimitrov's power forehand. The crowd loves it. Miami style. And it's 2-1 Dimitrov. We would have seen that if Carlos won against Dimitrov, that would have meant it was the 1-2-3-4 in the semifinals, which would have been very interesting. And Zverev actually having I believe has might be locked at 5-all now. Between Zverev and Alcaraz, but that would have been interesting. Interesting that the crowd doesn't seem to be too full in this semi-final, which is a shock. I'll have a look at more of the crowd, but there should be some celeb shots. And yes, Zverev does lead to the head-to-head 5-4, but got absolutely blitzed in Indian Wells 6-3, 6-1. So yeah, Alcaraz has really had the form. Zverev, as he said, he's been quiet. No one really expected him to have a good Indian Wells double. Sorry, Sunshine double. But yeah, Joe's saying you can't really go against Sinner 2-0 against anyone these days. Yeah. Yeah, and then we have Letu saying, who would win? Who knows? Zverev is probably the favorite, but Dimitrov is just looking unreal. Dimitrov, much like Djokovic, is bringing back the clock. Dimitrov's 32, believe it or not, and these tennis photos that you can see on the screen of Dimi and Zverev are probably a bit outdated. But there we are, 2-1 on Zverev on serve now into the net. Ball toss was a bit low there. I'm surprised he didn't pick that up. As we're settling into this, the crowd comes in slowly. The second serve coming now from Sasha. Nice little kick. Starting it off nicely. Backhand court. Zverev, Dimitrov popping a slice and it jumps over the net. Just. Zverev not nearly be able to get there. So very good here from both players to start the match. Dimitrov getting him very lucky on the net cord. And that slice will do that sometimes. It'll just hop over the net cord. We have love 15. Great serve from Zverev. I believe that is his first ace of the match. Dimitrov having an ace as well. We know Zverev loves to play with the big chains on his neck. I have no idea. I don't think I could play that. It'd be too frustrating. Probably hit your teeth sometimes. But he's got the frame for tennis. 6'6". Big serve. I'm sure he'll hit quite a few aces. I believe of the 8 head-to-heads they've played, I believe Zverev has had the ace count in all of them. The ace leader. So second serve coming now from Zverev. A few second serves though. Out wide. Dimitrov playing it nicely with the slice, but slice goes into the net. Bit too low there from Dimi. 30-15 now. We're not getting much rhythm though. Most rallies are sort of going 5-ish shots. First serve for the match, 38% in. So both players not having great serves. Zverev is the better server in this tournament so far. I believe having a rating of about 9. And good serve there. Good first serve. Backing it up, coming in. And Dimitrov just hits it long, I believe. Yes, it looked very close though. It was going out until it was about to go in. 40-15. First serve coming now. See if we can make that 2 in a row. And he does. And Dimi hits it out. We've been able to hold here to at least game 15. And there we have it. 2-2 early in. About this time into the last match with Sinner and Medi, it would have been about 4-love already. Good serve from Dimi. Good balance now. Getting into some better rallies. Good consistency. Zverev lacking the backhand though. Powering backhand to backhand now. With beautiful... Oh, Dimitrov looked like he hit it nice. But it was out. Just long. 15 love. Sorry, love 15. Love 15. And we really think with the Sinner Medvedev, what does Medvedev need to do? If Sinner's going to have consistently good days in the office, what does Medvedev need to do? Does he have a chance anymore? That was a thrashing. Sinner's really coming to his own now. And has been for the last year. Dimitrov with serve down the line and a flip bit of a frame there from Zverev, making it 15-all. Got Sasha's brother, Misha, and Sasha's dad, I think also Sasha. 15-all. Great serve from Dimi. That's his ace of the game. He's talking to himself, giving a bit of a talking to himself. Few good words. Dimitrov leading the ace count 2-1 on serve. 130 miles per hour, whatever that means. About 190 something, I believe. 30-15 coming in. Second serve. Zverev already a couple meters behind the baseline, and Dimitrov right on the top of the baseline. So that's going to be interesting to see how long that lasts. Good angles there. Beautiful slice from Dimi. Good angles from Zverev, but he's hitting it a bit short in the court, I believe. Dimitrov with the nice depth there. Really forcing Sasha to come up. Sasha going down the line. Sasha with the smash. Still going the rally. It's going backhand to backhand again. Dimitrov having 5 slices in a row. 6 slices. The forehand slice comes out now. Zverev comes to the net again. Dimitrov with the power. Zverev, he gets it. He puts his hands up. He's got it. He says, listen to me, everybody. What a point. Everyone's high-fiving in the crowd for some reason. Everyone's standing up. What a rally. Everyone's dancing and singing here. That is going to be the rally of the match, full stop. Zverev had to come up to the net twice. Good passing shots from Dimi, but Zverev with his 6'6" frame, unable to let that point go away and hitting that volley and getting it. He puts his hand up like he's just won the match, let alone won the tournament. And we're only 30-all here in the 5th game, as Dimi does light work, just like Novak Djokovic would do there, and hits the ace after a huge point from Zverev. You would have thought there was an opportunity there at 30-all for a bit of a momentum swing. But Dimitrov hitting the 3rd ace of the match for himself. 40-30 now. Game's not won yet. Just long from Dimi. Both players not hitting great, huge amount of first serves in at the moment. About 50% from both of them. Some good depth there from Sasha. Really on his on the backhand, coming up to the net and finishing it with the forehand. Dimi sort of got wrong-footed there, but we all know, from the stats, Zverev's backhand's very good, and the only place where Dimitrov leads this match in statistics is the forehand ELO rating, I believe. I believe it's the ELO rating. Winning by a 0.4 out of 10, or leading Sasha. Sasha really depending on the backhand there. That should have really been a forehand, but Zverev puts it into the air. Dimi with the smash. Dimi hits it into the net, and we've got a break point for Sasha Zverev. Zverev put that, not even a lob, but just trying to get it back into the court, right on the baseline, and Dimi hits it like a serve into the net. We've got the first break point. Dimitrov won love in his first 2 service games, and we've got 4 points for Sasha Zverev in this service game. Can we get a break here from Sasha? And it goes just long, the return from Sasha. It was a good serve, and it's just gone a couple of ball lengths long there. Very close. Good serving there. Good clutch serving. I'll get to the comments after this riveting game, but a very riveting game here. We go to Juice. Good return there from Sasha, nice and deep. Sasha really getting good angles on there on the backhand. Going again, but Dimitrov's just going to slice away. Dimitrov having some aggressiveness there. Zverev frames it, goes long. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Raj from Canada. Whereabouts are you in Canada? Good to hear some global listeners there. Dimmy is like fine wine. Yeah, Joseph saying, I'll definitely get to the comments at the end of the game, at the changeover. Dimitrov having a nice. Oh, he stopped there for a second. He's coming up for the first serve. And he's been great with the first serve when it's mattered. But a good return and great angles there from Sasha. Really well done. Really happy with that. His forehand seems a bit weak here. Dimitrov's definitely getting the depth, but Zverev's getting the angles, and he forces Dimitrov to go wide. We're back to deuce. Sometimes, don't know what Medi can do. Change his receiver stance. Fazan saying he returned close to the baseline for a set and a half. Tried to be the aggressor, and maybe that was the mistake. Maybe Medvedev's not quite comfortable to do that. We know we saw it in the Australian Open final, which was this replay. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. Are there people rooting for Zverev? Put your comments if you're rooting for Zverev. I'm tempted to because I like him. Zverev with the angles again. Without juice, the backhand's just gone long there. It looks like Zverev, it popped down. Zverev had to dig deeper. Other people rooting for Zverev. Zverev has probably had the best chance. He's probably looking the favorite now, as he probably was pre-match. And Max in the chat. How are you, Max? Good to see you. Let's go, Grigor. Looks like we've got the Grigor fans in the chat. We've got about 70 people watching, which is awesome as well. And Grigor hits an ace to finish, and the Grigor fans in the chat going, come on. Grigor fans waving their Bulgarian flags. 3-2. 3-2. Great holds there, and really good to see some good clutch there from Dimitrov. I think he made a first serve from deuce. Every first serve. Oh, the seats look really comfortable. I wonder, actually, I might do a bit of research. How much Miami courtside seats? That's what I want to know. That looks luxury seating. That looks very nice. I wonder if, schedule a call, it says. Doesn't have the prices, of course. Let's go, Grigor. Everybody's saying it. Good to see everyone saying hello in the chat. We've got a couple of public holidays in Australia, so enjoying the stream, the long weekend, and then in a couple of weeks I'll be jet setting to Japan, which will be nice. So I won't be able to do a stream for a couple of weeks there, but I'll be jet setting with Japan, going to Japan for the first time. If anyone's got any tips, let me know. Unfortunately, there's no tennis tournaments in Japan. I need to line it up better when there's a Tokyo event. Maybe I can see Ben Sheldon. I'm sure he'd like to win that again. But yeah, after we've got both players putting a bit of cream on. Thank you for the nice words, Max. Good to be back. Weekend for me, which means streaming time. Unfortunately, it's hard to do that midweek for me. But I do have the passion, but the energy is not quite there. And I want to bring the energy, especially on a match like this. Dimitrov Zverev semi-final in Miami. I'm very happy to do this one. On serve now. Zverev has had a break point, not converted, and we're on serve. Great serve. Not quite. Must have just missed the corner there. Second serve now for Sasha. And a great kick serve. Dimitrov not being able to get onto that. Joseph saying, I enjoy Japanese food. That sounds good right now. Well, I shouldn't be talking about the food because it's 10:38 in the morning and I haven't had breakfast. So hopefully this match doesn't go 3. Otherwise, I'll be starving. Good serve there. We're getting some more consistency between the players now, warming into the match. As I say that, Zverev does another frame, it looks like. It looks like Sasha is not like getting over the ball. He's sort of leaning back a bit. He's just going up. For 15 all. Yeah, it looks like Dimitrov is wearing the Richard Mille watch, which is what Rafa wears. I didn't know that. Good slices here from Dimi. Zverev's probably going to come up quite a few times there. As he comes up now, Dimitrov just gets it in for Zverev going for the smash. He doesn't quite put it away, but Dimi tries behind the back to no avail, though. This reminds me of Federer versus Kokkinakis. The one time Kokkinakis beat Federer, and Federer successfully did the behind the back, but should have probably won the point, actually. But Kokkinakis put a bit of spin on. I don't know if anyone remembers that match. That would have been from, I think, 2017, I want to say. Kokkinakis, Federer in Miami. 30-15 now for Zverev. Great serve there from Zverev. That's his second ace. Banked that. And Dimitrov leading the first serve percentage we saw before was about 38%, and now Dimitrov's on 65% and Zverev's on 57%. So they are definitely getting into the match. Joe's saying it's going to be more competitive than the Medi match. That's for sure. Well, Zverev only needs to win this point, and he's won as many matches. Sorry, as many games as Medi. 6-1, 6-2 it was. Annihilation. And Max saying, in an alternate reality, I wonder how it would have turned out if Sasha advanced to the final versus Sinner. That would have been very interesting. We know there were lots of big matches, big 5-setters. We had Zverev losing in 5 after being 2 sets to love up, and then Medvedev losing 5 after being 2 sets to love up. So, yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what their head-to-head is, Zverev and Sinner. I'll just have a quick look. I'm sure they would have played quite a few times. And it's 4-1 to Zverev. Interesting. Zverev winning the last 4 head-to-heads as well. Dimitrov hitting a couple of aces to start here. 30 love, light work. Yeah, definitely a way more competitive match. Zverev holding his 3 service games to 15. Dimitrov holding it to love, except the last service game where he had a break point against him. It goes out for a fault there. Second serve now. Good backhand-to-backhand exchange there. Zverev doing very nice with the angles, but Dimitrov sort of eliminates it with the slice. And Dimitrov hits a ripper backhand, and Zverev hits it wide. Couldn't do much with that. Right at Zverev's feet. He just had to hit it up and hope. $40 love now. Light work from Dimi, but Dimi hitting it just wide. Both looking very focused now. You know, Dimitrov, you know, out of all the finals that he's made, this is definitely the, this and the Djokovic one. This is the Paris final where he lost to Djokovic. But it's the semi-final. It's probably the most interesting being the Masters 1000. Going backhand to backhand. Zverev looks like he should be winning this point. A nice little drop shot, but it goes into the net. Zverev probably should have gone to the backhand again, or the forehand and gone up. Pal, good to see you. I remember you from last time. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, 4-3 now. 32 minutes. And we're on serve. So we might see a tiebreak here. I have a feeling that there might be I think there will be one break in this set. I'm not sure who will go to. I think it might Dimitrov. My prediction. I haven't given a prediction yet. Everyone's rooting for Dimi in the chat, though. We've got everyone rooting for Dimitrov. I don't think he'll beat him, but you're rooting for him. The fans are loving this. This match, obviously, very happy to be more competitive than Cinemedi. That was over in about an hour, and just over an hour. And yeah, I think Zverev will win, but I think I'd love to see Dimitrov make it very competitive and use that God mode talent that he used last match. So Joe's saying late nights watching tennis, it really took it out of me, but enjoying every minute. Yeah, you sort of feel like a potato, just watching the tennis on the couch potato. But yeah, we're very keen to get into this one. It's only 7:45 p.m. in Miami, so there should be more of a crowd, to be honest. But we've got some Zverev fans in the crowd, getting some screen time there. But we haven't seen many celebrities with this one. As I mentioned before, the prior match, Sinner Medvedev had Serena Williams, but we know Serena is a mother, so she's probably got some other duties to do. And we've got on serve now with Sasha Zverev, the 4th seed. Can he keep the good serving up? Nice serve out wide there. Dimitrov not getting a good connection on that, hitting that into the net. 15 love now. And some good serving stats. Good to see Anna in the chat. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream as we have Zverev serving. The first serve stats have been good for Zverev as of the last couple of games, and Dimitrov not doing well enough with that. Hitting at 30 love. As we have an ace from Sasha Zverev, making it 40 love. Both, I think Dimitrov's hit about 5 aces. Zverev hits about 3. That's right, 5-3, as the stats confirm it for me. Whew. 40 love, though. Zverev really getting to his own here with his good service motions. And another unreturnable. 4 unreturnable serves there from Zverev, making light work of that game. Only a couple-minute game there. And here we are. Zverev wants to put on the pressure there, see if he can get a 6-4. But I'm surprised there have been no breaks. The serving's been quite good, except for the one game. But that's all it takes, isn't it? Just one game. So very keen to see who takes this one. The crowd saying Dimitrov, maybe that's because he's handsome. But a shank return there from Zverev. Dimitrov, can he finish to the net? He does. Dimitrov not looking like he's 32 at all. I'm saying 32 like it's old, but definitely not. A great inside out there from Dimitrov and finishing it nicely. Very nicely done. We have 15 love now. Oh, and there's the 6th ace of the set from Dimi. as I mentioned before, here we go. The insight serves quality for the last year. Zverev 8.6 compared to Dimitrov's 8.3. And tonight, 9.2 for Dimi and 9.1 for Zverev. So both serving quite well. Yeah, the last 7 points or so have been unreturnables. That one making it 40 love for Dimi. Amazing match coming on our hands here. But I'm surprised that the crowd is not that full. First serve into the net there, but both players have definitely got their first serve percentage up. Second serve, let's see a bit of a kick there. And a great kick indeed. It's a second serve ace into the corner there. Zverev, 6'6" frame, couldn't even get there. Amazing work there from Dimitrov, knowing what to do. I'm interested to see in the changeover if there's any cream used for any blisters on the hands. Doesn't look like it. Looks like Dimitrov's having some gels and some juice, it looks like, something like that. But it's beautiful weather. It's 23 degrees Celsius in Miami at the moment, about 7:50 p.m. So the sun's gone. Beautiful weather to play for those who use Fahrenheit. It's 73, 74 degrees. Beautiful. Yeah, great start, Max. Sinner went from 0-6 in the Medi rivalry to 5-6 in less than 12 months. Quite the 180. Yeah. They've for people to play that much in like 5 times in 12 months, you're the top players, but the same I think the same statistic. Oh, we have a celebrity in the crowd, looks like, with his daughter. Although I'm not quite sure who that is. If anyone's watching the tennis, looking very fashionable there. And there's Serena. Serena is in the front row and looking very fashionable as well. So we've got the celebs coming. Maybe the crowd's building up a bit as we're getting close in this match. 5-4 for Dimitrov. On serve. Off the line there from Zverev. A great punch there from Zverev. Dimitrov having a go at it, but into the net. It's a common theme there. Zverev's really pushing Dimitrov off the court now, using that 6'6" frame with the aggression. So 15 love now. Another great serve from Zverev. Zverev really hitting the serves well. Anna saying Yannick on top indeed. Excellent work from Yannick Sinner. Great to see. Points won on serve here for this semi-final. 18 from 21. With better. And Dimitrov not quite. Dimitrov played a few more points. I think it was 23 out of 29. So 3 points lost on serve for the set here. But a first serve fault from Zverev. Second serve now. And a slice from Dimi. Dimi with the control here. Slicing away. Good depths into the corner. Dimi coming up now. What can Zverev do? He forces the volley. Zverev goes down the line. And Dimitrov with a nice flick. Oh, Dimitrov with a very nice flick. Hot shot indeed. What was that? I mean, a great get. Dimitrov should have won the point deservedly. Oh, he got the racket there just in time. Beautiful work. A ballerina on his feet. Very nice touch there from Dimi. Earns a service point, a receiving point. But he's only won one receiving point for some service games. There we go. Zverev really taking the power on the rally, though. Using the angles, but pushes it wide, and we are at 30 all. The nerves possibly getting into Zverev now, as we're 30 all in the 10th game here. 42 minutes passed in the match. 30 all. 2 points away, Dimitrov is from winning the first set. This would be a very good clutch from Dimi if he can steal this set away. First serve fault from Sasha Zverev. Taking his time here in the second serve. Good second serve. Oh, Zverev goes into the net. The nerves are there. Joe, that's exactly what I was thinking. Double faults, but no one's hit a double fault yet this match. And of course, me saying that, I've just jinxed that. So let's hope this doesn't happen. But for Dimi fans, you probably are praying that it does happen. So from 30 love to 30-40, break point, set point opportunity for Dimitrov. First serve does go long. Second serve. Zverev's going to take his time here. Let's hope he doesn't put it long, because no one likes to win a set like that. He is taking his time, though. A good second serve. Dimitrov with the aggression, though. Oh, and Zverev frames it, and the first set goes to Dimitrov, 6-4. And out of nowhere, Zverev swearing at his box. I'm not sure what's going on. Serena was clapping. Serena's happy that Dimitrov's won that. Wow, what a turn of events! Dimitrov's stolen it. I'm sure everyone in the stream is happy with that one. 6-4 after 44 minutes. The first set going. Dimitrov with 11 winners to Zverev's 7 winners. But unforced errors are flipped, 11-7 for Dimitrov. Dimitrov has had the good the unreturned serves, 13 from 29, serve points 1, 23 from 29. Yeah, Zverev really was 18 out of 21, and then he went 18 out of 25. Dimitrov, 69% first serves in, 81% to 80% for Zverev's first serve 1, but the second serve 1, 78% to 56% for Dimi. So Zverev, despite looking okay, looks like Dimi, he's stolen the set, but he's had it a bit more deservedly this time. So, Joe, although there were no double faults, Dimi has got the set deservedly. He's put in the effort and he's got that break. I said there might be one break, and there it was. Grigor Dimitrov stealing the break there. Serena putting her hands up. She says, yoo-hoo! We got there. We got there indeed. She loves it for Dimi. And, they've been on tour a lot of time together. I'm sure they're quite good friends. But Dimitrov's locked in here. Looks like he's putting some cream on that right hand, though. Someone with a great sign saying the sexiest on tour, Grigor. We got some. Looks like Grigor has the crowd. And maybe it's not just good because of his good looks here. Anna saying, woohoo! Pal, let's go, Dimi. I don't think there's one Zverev fan in the chat. If you are, well, I was going to say introduce yourself, but maybe you want to hide yourself after he's choked that set there. And Dimitrov, of course, serving first. But Zverev did choose to receive, so he's given himself that pressure to come back now. And a nice first point there. Quickly done. Good serving there. Making light work of this game, much like the first set. And we are back to 30 love. Back to Dimitrov masterclass. He hasn't quite gone gold mode like he did against Alcaraz. But he's putting his front foot first and he's getting those points won, which is great to see. And a nice backhand winner. And Dimitrov really has come from against the brink. Tabilo challenging the most. But Dimitrov really powering through here. The last 13 points won, 11-2. And those two were on Zverev's service game. Oh, a first serve fault. Almost an ace to finish. Dimi is on fire. Second serve. But getting a receiving point there, Sasha. He needs to get himself back into the game if he wants to win this. And it has to be done on the receiving points. Getting that break is crucial. $40-15 now. Great serve from Dimi. Not sure if it was an ace, but he's got there. And it's 1 love now. 6-4, 1 love. 49 minutes into the match. Jimmy looking good. Sasha, does he have the answers? It is nice to see. Hubie was close. Tabilo was close as well. But now very happy for Dimi. Love to see that. Love to see that, everybody. Yeah, this has been... yeah, I'll put that down a bit so you can see the comments and me. There we go. Yeah, love to see it. Forehand quality, 9.5. Zverev's gone down to 8. 9.5, that's off the charts. I'm sure it would have been somewhat similar yesterday. Here we go. Getting into the Zverev service game now. Backhand to backhand exchange. Zverev looking very comfortable on the backhand. But Dimitrov with the drop shot. Zverev up to the net. And Dimitrov, that hit the net? Or hit Zverev's racket? It hit the net and it's gone out. I thought it may have hit Zverev's rackets, but it has hit the net and gone out, and Zverev gets the first point of this game. Dimitrov going absolute god mode against Alcaraz. I'll see the stats again, and I'll probably see the highlights of that again. $15 love now. Good service. Good serve there. Great returns. Really going line to line there, those 3 shots. Zverev going to the backhand line, then going to the forehand line. Dimitrov covering, and then Zverev's very nice volley to the backhand court. Dimitrov not near that point, near that shot. $30 love. Nice serve out wide there. Good serving there from Zverev. We saw that could have been a shaky one, but he's got there indeed. So very nicely done there. A nice serve there again. Dimitrov not doing much there. It looks like he's holding the racket with his left hand there, Dimitrov. He's giving his right hand a break. I'm not sure if his hand is looking as fresh, but that's a tiny bit worrying. We saw him put some cream on there before. Looks like his wrist. It looks like he was putting the cream on. Very interesting. We'll see how that plays out. We're only potentially a third of the way through the match. Interesting here. All right, we have a great serve there from Dimi. The winner of this semi-final, they don't have to play until for another 48 hours, I believe. I'll double check that. So there is time for Dimi. Yeah, another 48 hours. There we go. Great angles there from Sasha. Dimitrov's probably going to put some more drop shots in, I'd say. But he puts this one into the net, and it's 15-all now. I'd love to see a Dimi Sinner final with both playing like 10 out of 10 levels. I'll check the head-to-head for that one. Dimitrov Sinner. Sinner has got a 2-1 head-to-head lead. And we have a 15-all second serve now. Zverev maybe thought it was going out, but gets it on the baseline. Zverev, good depth there. Forehand to forehand exchange. Who's going to go down the line? Dimitrov tries to do a return, but it goes into the net. 15-30 now. Very interesting from Dimitrov. I thought there'd be some great momentum here, but maybe, just maybe, I was right about that wrist, and we might be seeing a small breakdown. I don't want to speak it into existence, though. First serves are starting to miss more. What's going to happen with the second serve? We haven't seen any double faults yet. But good serve, good little kick. Zverev standing back. Dimitrov trying to do the power on the baseline, but it's not looking like he's getting that. Oh, it is looking like he's getting the speed. He's going again and again up to the net. Dimi with the great volley. Zverev with the lob. Dimi with the smash. Zverev with the... They're both back at the baseline, though. No, he's come to the net, and Zverev tries to get it back. And it goes to Dimitrov. 30 all. What was happening in that point? Have to watch that again. Zverev should have put some things away. Dimitrov went back. He retrieved from the baseline, and Zverev tried to do a little drop shot, but failed. Hard to say who should have won that point there. But Dimitrov showing a bit more clutch there. That could have been 15-40. That you would have said that Dimitrov probably would have broken there. And Dimitrov, he goes again after those very crazy points and hits an ace. He's only gone and done it. Very Djokovic-like. 40-30. Nine aces to 3 now for Sasha. For Dimi. Great service stats there. Good. Oh, Dimi trying to be too aggressive. Zverev's return was only into the middle of the court, right on the tee. And Dimi tried to be ultra aggressive, and he's framed it. We're here to juice now. The only games that have gone to juice are both on Dimitrov's racket. However, Dimitrov did steal the break late in the first set there. We have a good first serve, and Zverev going into the net. Unlucky there from Sasha. Could have crept over, but not quite. First serve coming in now from Grigor. He goes out wide, and he finishes well down the line with the volley, the 1-2 punch. And we're on serve now. Dimi doing well. He has the answers here against Sasha Zverev. And Ghost in the chat. How are you, Ghost? Good to see you. How does one say Vamos in Bulgarian? That is one for Google Translate, which I will help you out with. I think Bulgarian is the language. Yeah. Vamos. Oh, God. Kaide. I've definitely butchered that. Apologies there. Joe's saying, is it a rule? Is it against the rules to wear gloves in tennis? I'm not too sure. Pal's saying it's not. I feel like I saw that. I'm going to look it up and see what Google Images. I don't think I've ever seen that. No, haven't really seen that. Yeah, I haven't never seen that, but I've got an article I'm pulling up here with all the blisters people get. Yeah, I'm not sure, but there's probably a reason because no one else does it. Good to see you in the chat, Ghost. Saw you in the chat earlier in the stream with Cinemedi. What did you think of that match? Bit of a blitz. Dimitrov showing stream currently showing Dimitrov's placement. And a great serve there. Zverev looks like the fourth ace of his match. $15 love. Good returns there from Dimi. Really utilizing that slice now. Really getting his body behind it. Some good aggression there from Sasha. Dimi having the look at it. He hits a winner. Great inside-out forehand there from Grigor. Sure, you got some more celebs in the crowd that I'm not aware of. I'm not the biggest celeb spotter, but I obviously see the sports people, Jimmy Butler and whatnot. Serena, of course. Speaking a lot about Grigor, they had a media day in the Sunshine Double. I think it was Miami, showing the top 10 most handsome men on tour. Tommy Paul was number one. Bit of an interesting one. I know he's young and moves well around the court, but I thought Grigor would have definitely had it. Well, good rally coming in here. Both players moving around the court quite well. Grigor almost pulled out a rabbit out of the hat there with a great point. Hang on, did he get that? No, he didn't get that. I thought he got that for a second. And a great point there from those two running each other around. Cinemedi was crap. Respect to Yannick for being so damn good indeed. 30-15 now, so Zverev. Can he whip the forehands around? But they're both whipping the forehands around well, going forehand to forehand. Now going backhand to backhand. Zverev with good backhand. Both staying down the left side of the court there. Dimitrov ripping the backhand. Both playing quite aggressive here. Zverev going down the line again. And Dimi hits it long. Great rally there. Great couple of rallies there. Zverev needs to get some form. He needs to get some confidence under the racket too. But he's taking a bit of a walk back. He doesn't look too comfortable there. Maybe he's just a bit tired. Points won over 9 shots, 7-6 there. 40-15 for Zverev now. Just much like the first set, it looks to be 2-2 very soon. With a nice serve from Zverev coming to the net. What's Dimi going to do? Dimi just goes into the net. Nice try, though, trying to get it low to Zverev's backhand. But we're 2-2 here in the second set with 17 minutes gone. And yeah, Pal saying, very true. I'm sure Ghost will agree with this and everybody else. Yannick played solid, but with Medvedev's level, he didn't even need to play that good. Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true. As we have some Bulgarian from Nikolai. Good to see you, Nikolai, in the chat. I wish there was a stream where you could speak because you'd have a good pronunciation, I have a feeling. 2-2 now. Dimitrov. Second serve. Good little kick. Sasha's forehand. Forehand to forehand now. Dimitrov really running on the forehand. Dimitrov with a nice volley, and he gets it on the line. Woo! That was a bit too close for my liking. He didn't need to make it that close, but he got there. And the Bulgarian flags are going wild at the moment for Dimi. And I'll get to this one at the end at the changeover, because that takes a bit of time to go through. But thank you for your question, Simon. Good return there from Sasha. It's hard to be such an aggressor when you're 2 meters behind the baseline. Dimi coming again with the nice volley. Sasha going down the line. Dimitrov, he claws it there. These volleys and gets from Dimitrov are getting a bit too insane here. Miami crowd going crazy. How is he doing this again and again? The volley was good. Zverev probably could have done a bit better. Probably could have made it lower, harder for Dimi to get back. He's clawed it on the forehand. 30 love. Beautiful work there from Dimi. And he gets it. Oh, it was almost an ace. He's been loving that confidence. Dimi's playing on confidence for sure. He's looking and playing well. 30 love. Just squeezed in. Zverev with the aggression now. And a good lead from Zverev because Dimi's shot was out. 30-15. Dimi's approach to net is textbook. Yeah, he really does have the great weapons. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. He has the weapons, the slice he can come up on. Yeah, and, Zverev is staying a couple of meters behind the baseline. So Dimi is really going to show that bit more aggression there. Good serve. And Dimi, as I said, showing that aggression, putting that volley away. Great serve out wide. 40-15 now. Ghost saying Dimitrov is very smart not to allow lengthy rallies. Yeah, he's coming up to the net, closing well, but also Zverev's giving the opportunity. We know Zverev likes to sit back and sort of just grind. So he sometimes likes to get exactly right. Camp on the baseline. 40-15 now. Dimitrov almost looking to come in again, but Zverev with a nice cross-court backhand, really using the power. But Dimitrov cancels that with the slice. Zverev hitting it off the line. Dimitrov clawing it back. Zverev going back down the line. Dimitrov moving and not being able to do enough there, Dimi. Great aggression there from Sasha. Great aggression there from Sasha. (40-30) now. With the first serve into a fault. Zverev is trying to claw back a couple of points here. See if he can put it to juice. Anything can happen. Good. Oh, was that just out? Oof, interesting. Okay. All right, we are back. We're on serve again, 3-2. And it's going much like the first set, actually. But I will answer this. So on prediction for Monte Carlo. So yeah, we see Monte Carlo is going to be on the 7th of April. So only a week away. And I'm sure we'll have all the top players gunning for it. All the top players will be having a week off as well. I mean, I'd like to see... Now Carlos is off. He's going to have a couple more days, but I don't think time off is going to matter. Rublev won last year. I don't think that'll happen again. I think Tsitsipas is out. We know ever since that Tsitsidoza has happened, he's sort of focused on the love rather than the tennis. Djokovic is playing. I wonder about Djokovic's physicality now, but my prediction is going to lie with Alcaraz. My prediction is going to be Alcaraz. I think Djokovic, he hasn't really shown much in these clay tournaments. Maybe it's more the lead-up clay tournaments, but Monte Carlo obviously is the big one. But yeah, wow, Rafa won it 9 times in a row. That's insane. And only 2 years before that, won Carlos Ferrero, obviously Alcaraz's coach. So I will say Alcaraz. There we go. We have Jane in the chat. Hello, Jane. Hope you're doing well. I do agree with Pal. Out of the Grigor Sinner, if they both play well, Yannick will prevail. Sinner is very solid. Grigor is still in form. 3-2 now. Here we are. Dimitrov sort of hitting a block return and Sashi coming to the net, and he needs to put it away. Dimitrov didn't really have much chance to get that back, but he got it well back down the line, and Zverev had to stretch out a bit to get that one. He's got there. Very nicely done. 15 love now. Does nobody think Rublev can defend his title? Look. Oh, he doesn't move bad on clay, but I don't think that I don't think he's going to do all that well in reality. Going backhand to backhand now. Nice and low from the net from Dimi. He changes it up with a forehand, and Dimi goes with the drop shot, and he gets there. Sasha was sitting 3 meters back from the baseline at least. And a great move there. We haven't seen many successful drop shots from Dimi. But he's nicely done there. Nicely disguised. Beautiful. Textbook. As we see, the crowd love it too. Good to see you, Jane. Oh, sorry, wrong comment. Good to see we have similar predictions. And Zverev chipping the net. Dimi comes up and he leaves it. Zverev, 15-30 now. $15.30. Coming the chip return from Dimi. It's working well. He's going to utilize this slice now. Hopefully Zverev can make a few errors. Zverev, good depth there. And Dimi tries to do the slice, but it's too low and it goes into the net. Let's talk. Well, it's a great game at the moment. 30-all. We know the last time Zverev was at 30-all, he lost it. But Zverev has 100% first serve so far. First serve in, I believe. First serve 1. Another great first serve there. And Dimi goes into the net. Grigor must get his returns back deeper. Zverev will eat him up. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I think the returns are deeper in general, Ghost. But yeah, like I'll see if Dimi has changed that. There we go, another ace there from Zverev. Yes, exactly right. A beautiful backhand. Exactly right. Ghost saying, I just like Rublev a lot. I was stoked when he won Monte Carlo. Yeah, look, I'll have it I'll have a look at the tournament. So we had the quarterfinals. We had Rublev defeating Struff, Medvedev defeating, Fritz defeating Tsitsipas, Rune defeating Medvedev. And we had Musetti losing to Sinner in the semi-final, and Rublev defeating Fritz. We have Rublev, Rune, Sinner semi-final. Oh, so I think it looks like Rune had to play 2 matches and 2 3-setters on the Sunday, maybe due to rain. So Rublev had that. I'm not sure. I think Rune has a good chance. He played well last year, and he's got the new coach under his belt. He has a bit of time now. Yeah, Dimitrov's returns are good. I think Zverev's the one who has a bit shorter one. Zverev just shouts at himself there. He had a good chance there in that match. It's very emotional indeed, Ghost. Sometimes too emotional. We saw that incident with the linesman, and a great 1-2 punch there, right into the corner there. 30 love now from for Dimmy. We see a good first serve. He gets there. Another ace for Dimmy. Beautiful. Flipping the serve stats from usual head-to-heads, and especially serving the match stats. Flipping it 10 aces to 5 now. And very good stuff from Dimitrov. For those who don't know, there's this new little rankings predictor where you can pick your top 5 players for the week. I did have Zverev to be my my double points, so I'm not liking that. But Dimitrov hitting the first double fault of the match, making it 40-15. Nothing to worry about though. Yeah, so I almost had Dimitrov in my predictions as well, but yes. Good return there from Zverev. And we're back to 40-30 with Dimitrov making another unforced error. We've had 40-30 on Dimitrov's first serve for the last couple of times now. Last 2 or 3 times. Interesting to see what happens with if it goes to deuce. Good serving, and Dimitrov, can he finish? Zverev forces the volley, and Dimitrov goes into the net. Another unforced error. Dimitrov really should have put that away. Unforced errors. 7-2 in the second set. It was 7-11 with Zverev hitting the more unforced errors. Zverev only 2 unforced errors in this set. Okay, looks like there might be a turn of the tide, and I do think this is where it's going to change. Mark my words. Good return there from Sasha. Oh, blitzer of a forehand winner from Dimmy. Maybe don't mark my words. I thought there might be a bit of change in momentum there. But the game's not over yet. Jane's saying, don't focus. Don't focus now, Grigor. And there might be a Chelsea fight coming between Ghost and Joe. You should be allowed to yell at linesman. Oh, I'm going to hide that before too many people see it. But Zverev does hit a frame off the serve. And here we're having we're on serve now. Still on serve. 4-3. And there might be a little fight in the chat between Ghost and Joe. Between Premier League. Good chat. And for everyone enjoying the stream, if you are new to the channel or haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you're liking this content. We'll have a stream for the final setup as well, which should be awesome. And yeah, some really good streams this week, some really good matches. I want to highlight some matches. Obviously, I think the first one of the first round, Tabilo and Dimitrov was one of the highlights. As we look back to the start of the week, I want to go through. So we had Jerry Shang come back from Kekmanovic. We had a fun, entertaining match between Alcaraz and Monfils. We had Shapovalov doing well. Andy Murray doing his thing as usual. Who else we have? We had Chris Eubanks, the biggest possible comeback out of the few points there in the third set tiebreak against Dan Evans. We have Hurkacz going to tiebreaks as usual. For those who don't know, we had Marcus Dam as well. Martin Dam defeating Tommy Paul. Obviously, Tommy Paul having a fall and rolling his ankle, unfortunately. But yeah, Martin Dam falling to Chris O'Connell. They had a bit of a heated exchange as well. And yeah, these I'm sure these little events will appear in the highlights. And something that I've been listening to as well, apart from QualityShot Tennis, is so if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. But also, Gil Gross has released The Draw, which I'm sure you could find on his YouTube or Twitter, which has been really cool for some weekly updates as well in your email. So Gil's obviously doing great for the tennis community. I'm sure everyone's aware of that. And Sasha gets another ace. I believe that's 10 aces to 6. To start off this eighth game here in the second set. 15 love. And another ace. Double. 2 aces there. Maybe he's trying to catch up there. 30 love. Beautiful work there. As we might be seeing a good 4-all, and then who knows what happens from there. Good serving from Sasha. Really doing well here. There's 2 unforced errors. He's really just controlling it a bit more, hitting the baseline well. Not going for the winners as much, but just controlling it. Coming in, and another winner from Zverev. He's looking comfortable. He's looking focused. I couldn't be focused with the gold chains dangling from my neck all the time. It'd be too distracting. I feel like I can't even play with a wristband on. I feel like that's too distracting sometimes. Don't get me started on wearing hats playing tennis as well. Even though I'm in Australia, I hate wearing hats. I'm not a watch guy. I'm not a jewelry guy. Simple, plain clothed. $40 love now. Light work of this game, which is good because his next service game is going to be very crucial if he's staying in the match. Some good points here. Dimitrov hitting too low into the net there, and we have game. And it is on. The crowd. Jerry Sabbath Wild. Very good. I'll go back a different one more. Sinner can continue. Yeah, I think Sinner will at least probably make a quarter. If not semi, he'll have that week break, so it should be good. FAA, I'm not quite sure about that one. I think he's playing a bit more confidently, but I think there still is an issue there. Jerry Sabbath Wild. Damn Zhang. Yeah, Zhang was not bad. He almost came back. Evans, Eubanks, very different. Yeah, Eubanks trying to get back into form. Not sure how he's going to go in the clay. That'll be interesting. See a second serve exchange. Dimi trying to use that inside-out forehand. We're going backhand to backhand now. Zverev, what's he going to do here? Can he pull something out of the hat? They're both going quite. Dimitrov goes for it, and he goes long. Zverev puts his racket up. He says, come on. Love 15 now. This is the start that Zverev wants. Shevchenko. Galan was great. Yeah, it is odd, Ghost. Baseline points first set 13-8. Second set, first set Dimitrov 13-8, 11-4 in this exchange, this set. Hello. This is a grinder match. I'm a hat guy. Interesting. Dimitrov coming up now. Zverev clawing on it. Dimitrov finishes at the volley. Zverev was wrong-footed there. He couldn't quite do enough with that get. Excellent work there. Good to see everyone in the chat. And we are doing well in the stream here. 4-all, 15-all, a much more competitive match. Sinner was done by now. As we, 4-all, 15-all. Can Zverev get a break here? He hasn't had a break chance look until the start of the first set. Can Zverev get this drop shot? He goes down the line. Dimitrov comes back. It's out. What a get from Zverev. He gets the drop shot. We know he's not a great mover, similar to Medvedev, but he's clawed that, and Dimitrov had to rely on reactions, and he just goes long. Excellent work there from... great work there from Zverev. Just goes long. He says, yes, come on to his camp. 15-30, 2 points away here from a break. Dimitrov likes to finish these sort of ones with an ace. And he's only gone and done it. How has he done that? Every time after an amazing point, 3 times this has happened. He's served 3 aces. That is insane. He says, come on. He's talking to himself. Any lip readers out there that speak Bulgarian, you'll probably know. Help me out. Sasha fighter. But Dimitrov has the slickness of it. This is a very good match. 30-all now. It's not over yet. Zverev gets wrong-footed, and it's 40-30 now. What a serve before. Very nicely done from Dimitrov. He is clutch. He is. Very nicely done there from Dimitrov. 40-30 now. He's got to 40-30 in about the last 3 or 4 service games. Seeing a second serve. What's that going to do now? Great kick there. And Zverev puts it long. Great kick there from Dimi. He's shouting in his camp now. 2 points ago saying, come on, I'm about to break here. Dimi is a total different player indeed. Bulgarians going crazy. 5-4, similar to the first set. Only 1 break of serve this match. And then it was happened at 5-4 in the first set. Having a look at some more results from Miami in the men's. Yeah, this game that I've gotten, the ATP rankings predictor. So you pick 5 players and you see how many points they can gain this week. This week I had Ben Shelton, who didn't do as well as I wanted to. He lost to Mercedes, but he won the first round. We also had Alex de Minaur losing to Fabian Marozsan, which I wasn't totally surprised on based on their first time they played. Bit of an interesting scoreline, 6-4, love 6-6-1. That would have been nice if Fabian lost, gave Demon a bit more points. Ugo Humbert I had. People are saying maybe his beaming will be stopped, but I think Ugo will have a good grass season. He lost to Koepfer, which is disappointing. And then I had Nicholas Jarry. Of course, he made the quarterfinal, and he lost to Medvedev. And then Sasha as my double points player. So hopefully Sasha can come back. It'll be great because Sasha didn't do very well in these tournaments. But yes, very good here. Now, this is Zverev's going to have nightmares from the first set, but he needs to make light work of this game. And it hasn't started well with the fault. Second serve now. Good second serve. Slice from Dimi. Zverev hits the net and it goes wide. Love 15. If I was in this position, I would be, for lack of a better word, I shouldn't say that. I'll be scared. My nerves are horrible in matches. Let me know if anyone else is nervy when it comes to their tennis. If anyone's playing tennis this weekend, let me know. I heard someone was walking past their local tennis club before. Oh, and serve just long there from Zverev. As we have 15, love 15, second serve now. This is where the nerves creep in. This is where I'm expecting a double fault from Sasha. Max questioning, can Sasha control his nerves? I'm not too sure. But a good serve and a great return from Dimi. Dimitrov with the aggressive down the line. Hits the net, though. Coming round, forehand to forehand exchange. Zverev goes into the net. Love 30. He couldn't get enough on that. He could not get enough on that match. Wow. What a rally there. Forehand to forehand exchange there. Zverev, this is where his movement is questioned. Everyone's dancing for Bulgaria, for Dimi. Interesting work here. Can Sasha hold? At this point, I think Dimitrov's going for it. Dimitrov's got the clutch. And another fault from Zverev. His service level has dropped in this game. You know, not to anyone's surprise. Love 30 now. Second serve. Good second serve. Dimitrov with the slice. He's going to do that all day. But Dimitrov tries to do the power and he goes into the net. Gives Zverev a sniff still. 15-30. Yeah, Ghost saying Marazon had a great tournament. I've slept on none. Humber. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Marazon, different player. I wonder what happens. Yeah. When he's comfortable now, he's in the 30s in the rank. I wonder what's going to happen when he's no longer an underdog. And a great serve from Zverev, and Dimitrov hits a long. We see the grit of determination there from Sasha Zverev. And it is 30 all. Great serve there from Sasha. Still 30 all there. It's still going to be a bit of clutch needed from both players to finish or save the very nervy game. No one's probably looking to... Oh, Dimitrov is looking to finish. Oh, and Dimitrov tries a bit too hard and he goes into the net. Oh, if I was in that position, I would be scaredy cat for sure. I would not be doing any aggressiveness, but that's why I'm not top 12 in the world like these guys. Dimitrov 11th now. If he wins this match, and he wins obviously against Sinner, he'd be jumping into the top 10, leaping into the top 10. And from Love 30, we have 40-30 now. Here we go. Good serve there from Sasha. Coming into the net for Sasha, and Dimitrov goes wide and he holds. It is 5 all coming from Love 30. Wow. Wow. Passionate stuff. Wow, this is wanting to get me on the court for sure. I might even play this afternoon as well. We'll see. We'll see. Ghost saying, oh, I wish I could play Busted too. Interesting. Yeah, this will be a good one. We saw that's where he beat Alcaraz, wasn't it? On the clay. Was that in Rome? Monte Carlo? I think it was Monte Carlo. It was in Rome, I think. We have some good aggression there from Dimmy. Coming to the net after a couple of shots and into the net from Zverev. 15 love. Rome. There we go. Thank you, Ghost. Dimitrov should push the pace. Zverev is a pusher, but I mean, he's world number 5, so he should be doing better. You're right. Sorry, not world number 5. I need to check myself. World number 4, I believe. He is 5. Nail-biting stuff. Yes, indeed. Like and subscribe, guys, if you are enjoying the content. This is a ripper of a match. But Zverev really being passive here. Probably waiting for Dimitrov to drop shot, something like that, and then he can come up to the net. But he'll just rally baseline to baseline. But Dimi done a nice backhand down the line. Zverev can't get it back properly. Beautiful work here from Grigor Dimitrov. 40 love, no nerves whatsoever, it looks like. Let's see what that looks like in a possible tiebreak. The fans are loving it. Serena's loving it. 8:45 p.m. in Miami. The night is young on a Friday night. Everyone probably wants to see a third, and Dimitrov seals the game with an ace. 6-5. Beautiful work there. And we'd love to see everyone's thoughts in the comments about the women's. The Rybakina versus Danielle Collins. We know Danielle Collins is a bit of a character on and off the court. I was listening to one of her interviews where the media person was asking if she was going to retire. She's trying to give reasons why she's going to retire, but I think the media person was correct. Media is media. They're going to ask those questions. And, if Danielle Collins is making Masters 1000 finals and she's going to retire this year, then, question is, we want to know, not just to be curious, but we are curious, but not just to be nosy, because, we care about that. We want to see her do well, just like Ashley Barty. Ash Barty broke all Australians' hearts when she chose to retire, but she likes a bit more of that quiet life. Zverev looks like he's cutting his nails mid-match. That's funny. Collins all day. Danielle Collins. Okay, I thought people might say Rybakina. Fast gem, indeed. Dimitrov should play Saba. Yeah, get more into that Federer-esque. But yeah, the women's semi-finals, we had a ripper. I thought Azarenka might get that, but Rybakina got it, and Danielle Collins crushed Alexandrova 6-3, 6-2. 1-3 against Pegula. Collins defeating Garcia as well. Pick on the highlights. Danielle Collins actually has only dropped 3 games maximum in a set. Wow. So that'll be interesting. Versus Rybakina. All right, we're back on serve now. 5. Zverev. We have seen Rybakina a little off, but there is a day of break. So I'm wondering if that will cancel that out, Jane. What are your thoughts? 15 love. We got some confidence here from Sasha. What are we going to see here? We're going to see a tiebreak. I think we might. Dimitrov's return comes off the baseline. Going backhand to Dimitrov's inside out. No, he doesn't go inside out forehand. He tricked me. And Zverev goes to the net. 15 all now. 15 all. A great, great, great rally there. Dimitrov, he hasn't pushed back from the aggressor, and this is probably what's earned him finals against finals, has been not pushing and just hitting through his shots, getting those percentages up. Great serve from Zverev out wide. Dimitrov can't get enough on that to go over the net. 30-15. Zverev really has to rely on this great serve. Get that first serve percentage up. It has been very good this set. 30-15. Good serve again from the first serve. Dimitrov can't get into the point with the first serve. 40-15, exactly what we wanted. I'm still so surprised. Let me know if anyone else is surprised that Zverev has not double faulted this match. There have been lots of moments where he could have, but he's held well there. Zverev loves to do a few double faults too, which it's crazy for me. But well, tiebreak hasn't spoken yet. We might only be 2/3 of the way through this match. And another good serve. Zverev, he's pushing it still, I think. Oh, he tries to do a good one, but it goes into the net. Some nerves still around there. He's biting his chain. I'm getting stressed. We've got a few more people in the chat. If you're liking this, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. QualityShot Tennis. We've hit 10K subscribers. The road to more subscribers. We'd love to get 11K by the Monte Carlo by the end of the tournament. So that would be great. So if you're new or you haven't subscribed, we're going to be doing lots of streams for the Monte Carlo tournament. So we would love to see you there and to help the channel grow, which has been great. So 40-30 now, a second serve now for Zverev. He's taking his time with it. Good little kicker. Oh, he's being a bit more aggressive, Zverev, but Dimitrov's just going to slice away. Not with his forehand, though. Zverev frames it. Oh, and it's gone long. We're back to deuce. I thought this wouldn't be going like this. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Perfect stat. Perfect. Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Very nicely done, Jane. Zverev with only 5 unforced errors. Yeah, make that 6 now, I think. Here we go. Break him, Dimmy. Dimmy, go says. Back to deuce. Come on, Grigor, Max says. Good serve from Sasha. Can he finish it? He doesn't quite finish it, but Dimmy can't do much with it anyway. Advantage Zverev. I think that's the first or second time Zverev has only gone to deuce. And he's held well. He's held well. So Zverev holds and wins the tiebreak. He will be serving first in this third set. Sasha Zverev will be a cracker of a momentum if he's able to get this tiebreak. First of all, if he's able to hold this game, which he does with an ace, he seals it. It's going to a tiebreak, ladies and gentlemen. We are 6-all. We've held some nerves. I've had some nerves. I'm sure everyone watching has been a bit nervous. But Grigor, he is playing well. He's the aggressor. The aggressor usually is rewarded. There's some nice emojis there. Covering my eyes almost as well. Yeah, what's this crab theory? Interesting. Tiebreaker time. We've got good returns here. Pretty even in this first point. Dimitrov trying to finish more. Inside outs not working as much. Zverev forcing the backhand winner. He gets it. Zverev at the early break. He gets it. The mini break in the second set. You know what that means? That means a Zverev double fault is coming. I can feel it already. But some great change of change of direction there from Sasha. Beautiful, beautiful there. Dimitrov not even that close. All right. Wow. This is the first time I've heard Zverev going for it. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's head wants Dimi to get it. Can he get it done? First serve fault from Sasha. Everyone, welcome to the stream. We are in the second set tiebreak. What do we think? Can Zverev take it? He's got the mini break early on. Still plenty of time to go. Almost a double fold there, but the angles are working well there for Sasha. Going down the line again. Dimitrov clawing it, still in. Dimitrov with the aggression still. Zverev meters behind the baseline. Pushing it now. Dimitrov with the beautiful flick of the wrist and the slice. Forcing Sasha to get low. And again on the forehand. Who's going to make the next move in this match? In this point, Dimitrov with a great return. Going down the line. Dimitrov, does he get it? He gets it down the line. Winner. 1-1 in the second set. Tiebreak. Beautiful work there. Dimitrov, this is how you use the slice. Excellent work there. The highlights start from the slice, moving Zverev around and putting it in the other corner. Grigor, Dimitrov, teach me your ways. Beautiful. Beautiful work. This may go to a third set. Oh no. Amazing work. These emojis are great. And another short ball from Dimitrov, but Zverev puts it away. And we're still on serve here. Great work from both players in this tiebreak. We saw Zverev getting the winner, showing some aggression. Great work. On serve now. Zverev into the point. Dimitrov going down the line. Zverev with a bit of a loopy one. Zverev is just pushing. He's just pushing corner to corner. Dimitrov with a slice. Who's going to make the first move? I think Zverev wants Dimi to. Zverev goes a nice down the line. No one's regressing too much. Dimitrov comes to the net. Zverev crosses. Dimitrov should not have come in on that. It was a short ball, but he should not have come in on that. And cheaply gives the point away, really. I don't think he should have come in on that at all. Not in the position to, and he paid the price. Sorry if I'm being a bit harsh. Ping me if I'm being a bit harsh, but not the right play there. Not the right play there. Sorry, Grigor fans, but you're going to have to do a bit better than that. Can Sasha get a double break? Oh, great serve. Just goes wide. Second serve now for Grigor. It's going to need that kick serve to come up. It's worked well. And it goes into the net. A second double fault for Grigor Dimitrov in this match. None from Sasha Zverev. And we are 4-1 in the tiebreak. This looks like it's going 3. Ghost, you're right. Why play tennis if you're going to push? Just buy an elliptical machine, leave the court. Yeah. He's got a good jokes, Ghost. I love it. Yeah. Wow. This is just the way of the Zverev. You know, he can be out on the court all day, but that's why Zverev and Medvedev are so interesting to watch, because they're just a couple of pushes sometimes. Looks like Zverev is not being as aggressive. Dimitrov being the aggressor goes down the line. What can Zverev do? Dimitrov with the volley, and we're not done yet. It is 4-2. Still up a mini break, but Dimitrov gets it back. There's been 6 points, and 5 out of the 6 points have been won by the returner. Incredible stuff here from these great servers. only one break in the match, and 5 out of the 6 points have been won by the receiver. We can see that both players are being a bit passive here. Dimitrov, the more aggressor. We got some kiddos asleep in the crowd, but they must be the only people asleep because this match is exhilarating. 4-2 now for Zverev. Will be interesting to see what happens. This point is a make or break for Sasha Zverev. Can he get these big serves that he wants in this first service? He's got the first serve, and it goes unreturned from Grigor, and it's 5-2. Looks like we're going 3. Looks like we are going 3 here. Unless this will be the right time for a Sasha double fault. Grigor not hitting those like he wanted to, just like he did against Alcaraz. He was hitting those well. But Dimitrov is on serve, 2-5 in the second set tiebreak. Sasha getting in the rally well, hitting it deep. Dimitrov with a slice into the net, and it's 6-2 for Zverev. We have around 200 people in the stream, so welcome everybody in the stream. We are very close to a third set. 4 set points for Alexander Zverev. He's clawed his way back. He saved a match point. And he is well and truly in a comfortable position in this second set. Grigor, good serve. Grigor trying to finish. Grigor coming up to the net and gets a nice volley. Grigor's volley have been exceptional this match. 6-3. Miss hit from Dimi. Yeah. Should not be so passive. Another nice touch. I don't think he's getting too tired. But we'll see how his wrist plays on. Some great work from Sasha, earning himself 3 more set points. Unlucky there from Sasha. First serve fault. Is this where we see the double faults? I don't want to jinx anything, but can Sasha Zverev steal the second set and make it 1 set each? Much more competitive match. And he does hit the double fault. Ah, there it is. The double fault. He's got it. This is the Zverev we know. All right, this is his last match point on serve before he passes it to Dimi. Let's hope he can get this first serve. His girlfriend giving him support. Can Sasha Zverev get this? Set point number 3 here. He gets the first serve. And he comes up to the net. Dimitrov hits it into the net. And Sasha Zverev gets the second set. We are onto a third set here in the Miami Open. It's just gone past 9 p.m. In Miami. The crowd is ready to stay. Probably getting another drink. And we are here for a third set, everybody. Grigor has gone into the net. We're here for a third set. Yep, I jinxed the double fault. Everybody gear up for a third set. Grigor Dimitrov in the second set had 18 winners to 12. Zverev only had 6 unforced errors compared to the 12 of Dimitrov. Zverev winning all the stats, the serve stats, the return stats, the net stats, with the percentages there. The five stats there, winning all 5. Wow. Very impressive here. The service stats. Second serve points won are still bad for Sasha, only 29% compared to 45%. But the first serve stats are great. We are seeing 82% first serve in compared to 74%, and 81% of those first serve points won compared to just 71%. We are in for a thriller of a third set. Crashing the net was the right move. He just didn't execute. Yep. Everyone's nervous. When you come up to the net, the other person's probably going to miss, but you have to make sure that approach is good. I'm speaking a lot, so I'm going to start reading some of the comments. But Ghost and Jane covering the comments. Thank you very much for the comments, everybody. If you're liking this, give us a like, and give this video a like, this stream a like, and subscribe if you are new. The boys on court, the men on court, getting their gels in, preparing for a third set. Zverev has not opted for the changing room. Rather, he's just wiping the sweat off. But it's about 22 degrees, around 70 Fahrenheit, I believe. And we are into a third set. Everybody's coming back. And a third set to play, both on court. Sasha Zverev serving first. This is going to be a hell of a match. What are our set 3 predictions, everyone? We've got quite a few people still in the chat and in the stream. So just put in your set 3 predictions. I'm going to put in mine. I'm going to say what are we going to say? I'm going to say a 6-3 Zverev. Put in your predictions. I put in mine. Let's see how this set goes. A great serve from Sasha. Coming into the net, he is. Dimitrov going down the line. He gets it, though. A great work from Dimitrov early on. A good serve. However, not good enough for this this set. We are into the third set. We are almost 2 hours into the match. A great second set. And we're ready and pumped for a third set. Love 15. What can Sasha do on this first game? Some great serves. Let's see if Sasha starts to move the ball around a bit more. Dimitrov with the slices, going back to backhand to backhand. Dimitrov rips the backhand, goes back to the slices. Using the forehand angle, Dimitrov opens up down the line. Dimitrov coming to the net. Zverev guesses right. Zverev with the lob. Dimitrov with the smash. Zverev's not done yet. He gets the forehand. Dimitrov gets there. Zverev clips it up. And the umpire calls double bounce. However, Zverev is complaining. Fergus Murphy is the umpire. First time he's been pictured, and it looks like a bad call, but Zverev was not going to win the point anyway. We'll look at the replay to see if this was double bounce. Zverev could have done a bit better with the lob. Dimitrov tracked the well. It looked like a double bounce. Let's get a close-up on this. Oh, hard to tell. It looks like maybe he clipped the racket. Oh, I could need to get a better angle for that one. I'm sure Twitter will be having that. But we have Love 30. Love 30 now. Dimitrov 6 love. That's not a bad guess. Considering the first two points. But Zverev hits an ace for the third point. 24 straight unforced errors. Unfortunately, no luck there. Fergus Murphy is the most Irish name ever. Very true. Mine's not too far off. But wow. Crashing the net was the right move. Back. So Joe says 7-6 Zverev. I could definitely see a break and a break back here. Oh, Zverev goes. Dimitrov hits the net. Dimitrov hits the net again. This time it doesn't go over the net. Lots of net words there. We are 30 all. This match is definitely opened up very wide now. Zverev serving for the first time, but in the coin toss, he did opt to receive. So he's probably fine either way, as he's clawed the tiebreak 7-4. And we're 30 all now in the first game of the third set. Good serve. Really unforced error there from Dimitrov. Probably should have hit that in, but doesn't do enough there. And it's 40-30. $40-30 now. With a first serve to come. Let's see if Zverev can crush the first serve. He does indeed, but a good return there from Dimitrov. Nice and deep. Getting those slices pretty deep. Zverev with the aggression, though. Forehand to the forehand, still in. Jumping off the line with the angles. Dimitrov, lovely angles there. The low slice into Zverev's forehand, pushing him to get down low, but it goes into the net. We're at deuce. We are at deuce. Zverev used his inner crab. Please, I can't do another Grigor Sinner Zverev slugfest. That will be interesting. Zverev, we saw, had 3-1 head-to-head against Sinner. I think that would be a tougher matchup for Sinner. I personally think that would be a tougher matchup rather than Sinner Dimi. First serve goes wide here from Sasha. Second serve now. So slice again from Dimi and a great shot from Sasha right in the corner of the forehand, right in the forehand corner. Beautiful, beautiful. We'd have to watch there. No one likes watching Zverev. Hey, he's a bit of a pusher. Hell of a serve, though. I'd just like to see that. I'd like to see more of a competitive match. That's all I'm saying. Can Zverev put this away? He goes down the middle, but Dimitrov goes into the net. Zverev deserved to win that point, and we're 1-0 in the third set of this final set, the deciding set. As mentioned before, if you haven't given this a like yet and you're enjoying it, you're enjoying the content, would love to help. Would love to see all the help for the channel. We see the Zverev net clearances in set 1 was 68 for the forehand. Set 2 is 84, so it definitely gives a bit more of a pushing vibe. The backhand was somewhat similar, only 5 centimeters difference. But I'd love to see the net clearance for Dimitrov because Dimitrov's slice makes it really get down low. I'd love to see that. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Dimitrov with a great serve out wide and a great 1-2 punch. Zverev, good return though, but not been able to do that much there. He can play aggressive, he just doesn't. Yeah. And he likes to yell like he does too, Jane. I agree with you. But I would like to watch a more competitive match, and I just fear that Sinner Dimitrov may be entertaining, but I don't think it'll be that competitive. But that's the question. Would you rather see a bit more competitive match in Sinner Zverev, or would you like to see a less pushy match? But we've approached the 2-hour mark in this match, this much more competitive match. And we are 30 love now. Good return from Zverev, right on the baseline line. Some good depth. Dimitrov chucks a drop shot. Zverev does the same. Dimitrov gets the backhand cross-court winner. Probably, they both didn't play that point that great. Dimitrov should not be putting a drop shot in when he's behind the baseline. Zverev probably could have gotten to it a bit quicker, but we know he's not the fastest on his feet. So, yes. That's funny, guys. Don't want a competitive match. I want to see Zverev curled up in a ball. Ruthless. Easy hold there for Dimi. 1-1. Dimi getting another racket, making sure that tension is perfect. least you call me a nice guy, Ghost, so I'll show this comment. You don't want a competitive match. You want another Sinner Medvedev sort of thing. Sinner Dimitrov. Could be even worse. But hey, at least the tennis will be over in an hour and you can go back to your weekend. But I don't mind if my weekend tennis takes a bit more of it out of me. So we are 1-1 now. 2 hours and 2 minutes. And Sasha Zverev leading the charge. Unfortunately, the 6 love from Ghost, I believe, not worked out. And here we have another ace. Zverev closing down the ace counter. Must be only 2 or 3 now. I'll have to check the other stats there. $13 aces to 11, Google has it for Dimmy. Make that 13 aces to 12. 2 aces to start the match there for Grigor, for Alexander Zverev against Dimitrov. 30 love now for Dimmy. Zverev, I've done that again. My weekend energy is not good. A little chip back return, but it's gone long for Dimmy. And Ghost, I think this power from Zverev's serve. I've done it again 3 times. I believe he does have a better chance. But you don't want a competitive match, so I guess it doesn't matter. 40 love though. Another ace. 3 aces in the match. And this is exactly why I think this might be a Zverev win now. Because Zverev, 3 aces in the match, and he's suddenly on 13 aces, tying with Grigor. Exactly right. The energy might be a bit lower from Grigor. This means the errors are probably going to be higher from Grigor. Sorry if I cut out there. His pushy nature might mean that he just keeps more in. The less unforced errors, the better. And it forces Grigor to make it a bit I'm just watching Zverev like inject himself with something. He's been doing that all match too. Momentum has shifted, but a changeover. That's all it needs to slow down. We see that Dimitrov could easily smash the same thing. Grigor's serving has been good. Ghost not being too confident there. We've got 2-1 on serve. But if we see a break like this, 3-1, then 4-1, then... Oh, that is right. He does have diabetes. That could be it. That's right. That probably is it, actually. Good memory. I think my streaming for 2 hours, sometimes does things to me. God forbid, I don't know how I could do a 5-hour Grand Slam match. That would be crazy. I have to get a standing desk, actually. I've been wanting to get a standing desk, and so I can walk around and stream. Not walk around, but move around, stretch. As we are going with Dimitrov to serve. And a fault. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Second serve. See what Zverev can do in this game. This might be a game changer, though. Dimitrov into the net with the backhand. Not looking great. Not looking great. This might be a shift in momentum. Ghost, I am in Sydney, Australia. So right in the southeastern corner. How about yourself? Where are you in the world? I'm sure you always like me asking these questions. You probably answered before, but I've forgotten. Love 15. Second serve now. Good return from Sasha. Oh, just long, actually. 15 all. Sasha's still getting frustrated with the way he's returning. American Southwest. Good to hear, Ghost. So must be, what's the time? What's the time where you are? Must be early afternoon, something like that, or mid-afternoon. Apologies for that, everyone. Apologies for that. Hopefully we're back. Jane, yes, I had to pause myself for a couple of minutes. All right, looks like we are on a break point for Sasha. Good. Oh, just wide down the tee there, just wide. Second serve coming through. I've come in at the right time. We have gone Sasha pushing too much and not doing enough there from not doing enough there, Sasha. Dimitrov with the aggression. We're just gonna see a lot of pushing, it looks like. And apologies if I lost a few people there, but we're back. I have to get this Ethernet sorted. We're back to juice though. The break could still happen, but not with the Dimitrov ace. Beautiful there from Grigor. He's pumped up. He's ready. He says, come on. I understood that one. Why doesn't Dimitrov do more drop shots? Yeah, I mean, he's used to the slice. He's used to like that feel. With the Zverev, a couple of meters behind the baseline, probably could. We know Zverev's not the most maneuverable on his feet, most movable. But he seals it with another ace, and we are on serve. We are on serve here. 2-all, 20 minutes gone, much like the first two sets. We'll see what happens when it goes a bit later on. But there are a lot of free seats, unfortunately, for a blockbuster of a match. I know it's no Sinner Medvedev, but we're back 2-all in the final set. Who's going to take it? We've had a couple of guesses for Zverev, myself, and Joe. Seeing a bit more aggressiveness there from Zverev, and it forces Dimitrov to hit another error. Not sure if that will go down as an unforced error. Probably will, but he was stretched. Baseline points, 30-19 for both players. Sorry, 30 each of the baseline, 19 each of the net. Both playing well, but looks like Zverev has the upper hand here. See, going slice to slice, angle in the backhand. Dimitrov not quite hitting it long yet. Using that slice, probably seeing Zverev hitting it long, and he does. He does. Zverev tried to be ultra aggressive against the spin, and it went long as I suspected. 15 all. There's only one game that could change this momentum here. This is a great game here, and we'll see if the Zverev nerves can't keep creeping back as well. Let's see if the nerves creep back. But a good serve from Sasha, unreturnable. Just clips the racket of Dimitrov. Not quite getting there. And we see Zverev holding well. Dimitrov looks like it could go either way still. What does everyone else in the comments think? Am I crazy for thinking Zverev has the advantage right now? Not just because he's serving first. I think he's got a bit of momentum, and Dimitrov puts that long. Dimitrov probably getting a bit frustrated himself there. 40-15 now for Zverev. And a good out wide serve. 1-2 punch. Dimitrov hits it long. We're 3-2 here. In the second set, we have reached no breaks. There hasn't been any breaks until about the 10th game of the matches here. There's only been one break of serve, and that came in the 10th game of the first set. And we are back 3-2 with a sensational match on our hands, much more competitive than Sinner Medvedev, and very keen to see what happens with the rest of the match. I think Zverev has the momentum. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I'll go to the general match statistics. And I think, Dimitrov has 15 aces to 13. First serve percentage, 79% against 70%. And the win on first serve, 80%. Zverev is winning a few more on the second serve now. But it's pretty even on points won. Games won is even. So, yeah, should be exactly the same service points won. Points won is only 2 more to Zverev. So we're getting there. We're getting a great match on our hands. And this is going to be the last couple of hard courts for a while. You know, this one and the final. Obviously, we have the women's side as well. And I'm very excited. Just another reminder that we do have the QualityShot streams coming up for the women's match. And that'll be tomorrow. And for the men's final, we will also have a stream up for that one as well, which will be very, very, very entertaining, of course. QualityShot Tennis has hit 10,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So we're looking to get it grow and to hopefully get 11 or 12 by the Monte Carlo by the end of that one. But yeah, be great. Give us your Monte Carlo thoughts as well. Very excited to see the clay, see the youngsters happen in the clay. We saw some South American fun as well. That's always a crazy atmosphere. Interested to see what Seboch Wild does, and Nicholas Jarry as well. Alcaraz and Norrie didn't really have a good clay season either for the Brazilian swing. We have Dimitrov coming up to the net. He goes long, though. A good return from Zverev. Dimitrov is the one that's making more errors. Zverev, the pushiness is working against this sort of players. Dimitrov has a fine line. Fine line. Love 15 now. And a great ace from Dimitrov out wide. He says, let's go. Let's go. 15 all. Exciting stuff indeed, says Leon. Can we get a yippee? for 10K subs. Yippee indeed. So very excited, very happy for the channel and for Faizan. Another ace from Dimmy. I said Dimmy might be fading, but Dimmy is locked in right now. This is going to be as competitive as you can get. The scoreline is very close. We're 2 and a bit hours into this match, and it's still very evenly balanced. Second serve, getting close. Grigor. Yes, using the Bulgarian indeed. Grigor going forehand to forehand now. Down the line, a great winner there from Dimmy. 40-15. The momentum might be shifting again. Zverev's just, the net clearance is a bit too high there for my liking, and there needs to be a longer hit. It needs to be deeper in the court. 40-15 now for Dimmy. Looks just long. Dimmy is cooking. He's going to win. Looks like we got the Dimmy fans back in the chat as we're going for a 3-all game here. Dimmy with the aggression. Zverev with the slice, and it looks like it almost went long, but it's touched the baseline. And we're going back to a forehand rally. Grigor going the forehand. Zverev, Dimmy playing pretty quick here right now. No one's pushing the ball around now. And Zverev, does he get the corner? He doesn't get the corner, and it's 3-all. We saw some great aggression from both players there, and Zverev making the error, which is usually what's happening because Zverev is pushing it and saving the unforced error count and forcing the errors from Grigor, but Grigor was playing exceptional tennis there. Usually we do reward the aggressor, but when it gets to a third set and people are tired, the errors come floating. So it's a question of Grigor's fitness, Grigor's energy. You need to be having those energy gels. 94% first serve percentage for Zverev in his 3 service games so far. Much better than Grigor. Let's see what Zverev can do here. First serve into the net. Second serve. Good second serve, good little kick, getting into the rally, slicing around from Grigor. Using the angles well with Sasha, going down the line, but he goes long instead. Love 15. We know Zverev has been feeling the nerves. Zverev has been feeling the nerves indeed. What will happen in this game? First serve fault. Second serve, what are we going to see? We've only seen one double fault. I don't mean to jinx anything, but 3-all. It's not quite as tight yet, but still room for breakbacks. But Zverev has been serving well. Dimitrov loses his footing. Zverev coming up to the net, and he shouldn't have come up to the net. Grigor lost his footing, but Zverev's approach shot was horrible. Straight down the middle. He limited somewhat of an angle, but I think he just came to the net just because he saw Grigor losing his footing. And Grigor was up, and perfect passing shot from Grigor Dimitrov. 15-30. Love 30. Apologies, love 30. That's right. Love 30. Here we go. Grigor can take this one. Oh, and a great ace out wide for Sasha Zverev. Grigor's looking at the mark. Looked like it. There's no close call on the on the switchboards there. Screens. 17 aces to 14. 30 ace match. Beautiful serving there for both players. Zverev is arguably serving better on the stats page. 15-30. Apologies, guys, if I clocked out again. I really have to get a look at that internet. Apologies for that one. No one else is at home, so it's not using the internet, which is awkward. But a great rally there from Grigor. 15-40, 2 break points in this one. Can we see Zverev hold some clutch for the first time in this match? Into the net there. Jeffrey says Zverev the winner. Interesting time to say it when he's defending 2 break points. No double fault though. Dimitrov the aggressor as usual. Dimitrov coming to the net. Zverev going down the line. He hits the net. It goes over. Dimitrov's on the ground and he gets it. Grigor Dimitrov gets the break and he's on the ground. No way. That did not just happen. Grigor Dimitrov. Unreal. That's on the highlight reel for sure. Unreal. Unreal from Grigor Dimitrov on the ground, and he gets it as he's falling. It wasn't the most difficult shot in the world, but wow. Stephen Holton saying Dimitrov the winner. There we go. Maybe a bit. But we see the replay. Dimitrov, great depth. Perfect coming in. Hits over the net. Dimitrov has to go around and he falls. And as he's going to the ground, he gets it. Gets a good connection. And he's got there indeed. And he's on the ground. Nice work there from Grigor Dimitrov. 4-3. We didn't think that would quite happen. We thought Sasha might take away. But here we are. Grigor Dimitrov with the break. Grigor Dimitrov has 2 breaks from the match, and Zverev has none, only winning the tiebreak. But he's gone and done it. Dimitrov, when he's falling, taking care of that Richard Mille watch. That's meant to be a few $100,000. But it looks very nice as well. Zverev, just that guy. Let's go, Grigor. Grigor. Looks like the fans will be happy. Grigor Dimitrov serving at 4-3. Hello, Richard from the Philippines. Good to see you in the chat. Who are you going for? With Dimitrov up 4-3. This is crucial. But serve goes long there. Second serve. What are we going to see here from Zverev? We're going to see a fight back. Not much of a fight back going back into the net from Zverev. Second serve now. Sorry, not second serve. 15 love, I should be saying. Oh, going long. Very long, that serve. Joe is saying, don't forget to like and subscribe. Indeed. Would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Second serve now. What can Sasha do? Good return. Good shot from Zverev, from Dimitrov. And Zverev hits it out. What are we going to see here? Sasha has to do something. He only has 1.5 return games to do this. 4-3, 30 love. Grigor Dimitrov. Looks like a first serve. A let looks like on the first serve. 30 love. What is going to happen here? Oh, he's only gone and hit an ace. 40 love. Grigor is locked in. What a match. Grigor, he hasn't dropped his level too much. Last 12 points, Dimitrov is 11-1, despite Zverev serving very well. That is a great stat. 12 points, 11-1. Zverev goes, and Dimitrov goes down the line for a winner, and it is 5-3. In the final set, the Bulgarian fans are up in arms in a great way. The Bulgarian fans up with their flags. Beautiful stuff. Great smash down the line. That's my favorite shot too, really. But the fans are going crazy. They're loving Dimitrov. Who doesn't love Dimitrov? A very great one. Now, the Grigor fans in the chat must be very happy, but the job's not done yet. Zverev 5-3. I think the flash score is taking a bit of time. There we go. Zverev needs to hold here if he wants any chance of getting this match back, but he goes long, and it's love 15. Love 15 here. What can Sasha do? What does he need to do? He just needs to be a bit more consistent. I think he just tried to be a bit more aggressive, and he's paid the price for it. Maybe he needs to be a pusher, hey, Ghost? Very good stuff from Grigor. Hasn't really had a flaw in the third set too much. But a good kick from second serve of Zverev, and Dimitrov not quite connecting with that as he liked, hitting it long. 15 all. And coming up to 15 all, we have a first serve from Sasha. Where's he going to go? Down the line, coming up to the net. Can Grigor hit a backhand? He does, but it's wide. Good lead from Sasha. I was worried because that was not the greatest approach shot. Zverev looking to Misha and his partner. (30-15) now. Just long there from the first serve of Sasha. Coming into the second serve. Good second serve. 30-15 still, but good running around from Grigor. Grigor really controlling the rallies here, using that powerful backhand of forehand. Really whips it. Zverev with the aggression now. Inside out forehands. Not bad. Zverev down the line, stretching a bit there. Dimitrov getting it well, hitting the slice, but the slice goes long. And it's 40-15. Zverev's done well there from love 15 to 40-15. Crucial points won from Sasha Zverev in a time where it's much needed too. The kids are still out chanting. Everyone's chanting, probably for Dimitrov. Haven't seen many German flags, but I've seen some Bulgarian flags. 40-15. A Good forehand-to-forehand exchange, but no, Zverev goes long. Dimitrov still has a chance in this one. Zverev looking very quiet. He hasn't been talking to his box. He's just been focused on himself, on his own service game. Yeah, as I say that, Manor, you're right. Manor. Zverev, I think, wants to go to sleep. He's very quiet now. He's very quiet. Dimitrov has the crowd. Yeah, Zverev's just trying to hold. And a good serve from Sasha. Can he finish? He does well. Dimitrov puts it up. It looks like it's going to land in. Can Zverev hit the smash? Zverev hits a smash down the middle. Dimitrov tries to keep it in, but he doesn't. Fair play to Zverev. It is 5-4. He holds. And Grigor Dimitrov, the 11th seed of the tournament, will serve it out. Will serve it out to play the second seed, Jannik Sinner, in the final. As we know, yes, the winner will play Jannik Sinner in the final. And we'll see Jannik Sinner's path has been losing one set, actually. So Sinner defeated Vavasori, his fellow Italian. Then Grigor gave him a good run for his money. Taking the first set, 7-5, Talon Grigor. And Sinner coming back 7-5 and then blitzing the third 6-1. Jannik Sinner defeating Chris O'Connell. He was down a break, Jannik Sinner in the first set, but Chris O'Connell not doing well enough. 6-4, 6-3 that was for Jannik Sinner. In the quarterfinals, we had a first-time Masters 1000 quarterfinals. Thomas Mahach defeated Mahach 6-4, 6-2. And, of course, Daniel Medvedev, the most blitz of all the matches, 6-1, 6-2. That was indeed. And for the Dimitrov fans, you want to know how Dimitrov's been going in the tournament? He had the best record of the tournament in the second round, defeating Yannick Hanfman 6-1, 6-love. Absolutely blitzing. Of course, having a very close match with Tabilo and defeating Hurkacz in a third set tiebreak and defeating Alcaraz in a very good match. One of the best I've seen Dimitrov. I think the best I've ever seen Dimitrov play was against Alcaraz. And here we are. Dimitrov coming into the final, defeating Alcaraz and Zverev, the second and fourth seed. Can he defeat the third and fourth seed? No. Yeah, the third and fourth seed. Can he defeat the second seed as well? We go the first one. Zverev, goes a couple of shots, and Dimitrov comes up to it, and Zverev puts it wide. 4 more points to be a top 10. $15 into the net. 5 a.m., 3 a.m. Wow. Oh, it goes long. Oh, no, it doesn't go long. Somehow it does not go long. Zverev trying to claw his way, but he can't. Dimitrov covers the net, and it's 30-love for Grigor Dimitrov. Lots of things happening at the moment. Grigor Dimitrov, though, with the aggression, and he deserves it well. Very well deserved there. 30-love. And he goes up to the net again, and he gets the serve and volley. 40-love. Great move there from Dimitrov. He hasn't done that too many times this match. But Grigor Dimitrov moving well. Creating 3 match points for the Bulgarian, the 11th seed. What a blockbuster match this has been. 6-4, 6-7. Dare I say 6-4 in the third. He hits the first serve. Second serve. Zverev's not done yet. He's using those angles, forcing Dimitrov to close it out. Zverev a bit more aggressive now, but Zverev goes long. Grigor Dimitrov has reached a Masters 1000 final in Miami. A great hug at the net. Grigor well deserved. He's done it. Grigor Dimitrov has won 6-4 in the final set. It will be a Dimitrov-Sinner blockbuster final. In a couple of days, we'll have the women's final, but Grigor Dimitrov looks very pleased. He's very happy. And there we have it. Grigor Dimitrov into the final, defeating Alexander Zverev 6-4, 6-7, 6-4 in what was 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2 hours and 35, 39 minutes. And beautiful work. Grigor savors the glory, sitting down, taking a rest, taking a big breath. He's done it. Thank you very much, Joe. Anton says, congrats, Graho. Zverev, clap off. Will he sign a few autographs? I don't think so. He's gone straight to the locker room. Fair enough. He almost has to duck. He's that tall. There we go. Us Euros can get some sleep now. Yep. Well, it's 12:49 p.m. I need to get a start on the day on the long weekend. Might play some tennis myself. Appreciate it. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very much. Good to meet you. There we go. Grigor Dimitrov is into the final. Well done for everyone who wanted him to win. What a match. Thrill of a match. Pleasure to commentate for everyone here. And yeah, if you have any questions about the tournaments or anything, I'm happy to stick around for a few minutes. Any questions about the Miami tournament, predictions, Monte Carlo clay season? Grigor giving the thumbs up to the row one fans. Amazing work. Pal saying, amazing from Grigor. Exactly right. But the Euros, get to sleep if you need. We'll be back for the women's final. Not sure if it'll be me, but he gives a kiss to the camera and he signs his name. And he smiles at his box. He's done it. Grigor Dimitrov. He might be into the top 10 as well. Great work there from Grigor Dimitrov. And here we have the final stats. Unforced errors. Zverev led 26-25. He only had one unforced error in the... Oh, actually, no, that's the match stats. Sorry, apologies. 44 winners to 25 winners for Dimitrov. And Dimitrov winning 10 points more overall. So very somewhat of a close match. The scoreline probably was well represented. Dimitrov with a couple of breaks. Zverev not able to get a break. The serve definitely dropped for both players, except for the second serve percentage one. But yeah, great work there with the Grigor Dimitrov backhand, and he's got it. Well done. I'll be signing off unless anyone has any further questions. But what a match! What a match indeed, for sure. So there we have it. The upcoming tournaments. We see next week we have the Houston Clay tournament. We have Morocco tournament 250 and the Estoril Portugal, which I'm sure Jose Megado is excited about, with the 5 or 6 Portuguese players in there, which would be awesome. And we'll be seeing a big representation of these 250s. Some top players probably taking a week to get trained up on the clay. But there we have it indeed. All right, everyone. Well, I'll be heading off. And then if no one has any questions or anything. But thank you, everyone, for watching. And appreciate all your support. And have a good one.